Number 10. The Endgame. At the front and center of this series is the beautiful Elena Fedorova, a criminal prodigy who, while in the custody of the authorities, orchestrates hits on 7 banks, including the Federal Reserve. As she had hoped, this draws the attention of a highly principled and dedicated FBI agent, Val Turner. Also brilliant in her own way, Val deduces that something much bigger is afoot, and realizes that Elena let herself be captured by the feds on purpose. And of course throughout the series, the big question is all about figuring out what Elena's whole endgame is. Number 9. Leverage. This show about modern-day Robin Hoods showcases not one, but several criminal geniuses, who pull off elaborate scams targeted against the greedy and the corrupt. With a team boasting a hacker, a grifter, a master thief and a con artist, each a master at their craft, there is no shortage of brilliance in each episode of the series. And viewers can't help but root for these criminals with hearts of gold. Number 8. Dexter. Dexter is about a man who lives a double life. By day, he is a well-liked law-abiding citizen who works for the Miami Police Department, but in his alone time, he is a vigilante serial killer who uses his skills as an expert blood splatter analyst for the police to get away with his heinous crimes, while operating under a strict code of conduct that only allows him to hurt other murderers once he acquires proof of their guilt. Number 7. White Collar. White Collar follows the exploits of Neil Caffrey, a highly intelligent, charming and skilled forger, con artist and thief. As part of a deal he strikes with the FBI, he becomes a criminal consultant and informer in exchange for early release from jail. He helps the FBI capture elusive and dangerous white-collar criminals in New York City, all while trying to resist his criminal tendencies and inner saboteur. Number 6. Hannibal. Anyone who is familiar with The Silence of the Lambs, either in its book form or movie form, knows who Hannibal Lecter is. A well-respected forensic psychiatrist, Hannibal is intellectually brilliant, cultured and sophisticated, with a great love for the arts. In this series, FBI profiler, Will Graham, is supervised by Dr. Hannibal Lecter. Initially, Lecter, who is secretly a serial killer and a cannibal, works to manipulate the FBI from within, but the bond Lecter builds with Graham begins to threaten his longevity. Lecter is fascinated by Graham's ability to empathize with psychopathic murderers and tries to push the boundaries of Graham's fragile sanity to turn him into a killer. With his expertise in psychiatry and sharpened skills of manipulation, we the viewers are left feeling that he has more than a good chance at succeeding at his goal. Number 5. Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad follows Walter White, a family man who starts a life of crime. Having graduated from Caltech with a master's degree in chemistry, Walter was the co-founder of a technology firm before he accepted a buyout from his partners. While his partners became billionaires, Walter became a frustrated high school chemistry teacher in Albuquerque, barely making ends meet for his family. On top of his already dissatisfying life, Walter receives the devastating news that he has an incurable form of lung cancer. Wanting his family to be financially secure after his death, he resorts to making methamphetamine to make money, and enlists the help of his former student Jesse to distribute the drugs. Using his truly exceptional chemistry skills, Walter produces a special blue meth that is incredibly pure and creates high demand. As he wades deeper into the world of drugs, Walter creates a name for himself in the criminal underworld and among law enforcement agencies. Number 4. Prison Break. The criminal genius at the center of Prison Break is Michael Scofield. A man who robs a bank for the sole purpose of getting himself arrested in the same prison as his older brother and then breaking him out. With an intellect to match his determination, Michael is a master at planning and pulling off seemingly impossible feats. Even his enemies admire Michael's brilliance, as shown in Season 2 when he is repeatedly praised for successfully escaping from not one but 2 jails. Number 3. Lupin. This hugely successful Netflix show follows professional thief Usain Diop, the only son of an immigrant who had come to France to seek a better life for his child. Assane's father is framed for the theft of an expensive diamond necklace by his employer, the wealthy and powerful Hubert Pellegrini, and dies in prison, leaving the teenage Assane an orphan. 25 years pass, and Assane has become a master of thievery, subterfuge and disguises. Using his criminal skills and charisma, he sets out to get revenge on the Pellegrini family and expose their crimes. With its generous dash of brilliantly conceived heists, Lupin fully delivers for viewers who are especially fond of the criminal genius trope. Number 2. The Blacklist. This series stars James Spader as Raymond Red Reddington, one of the globe's most wanted fugitives, who voluntarily surrenders to the FBI after eluding capture for decades. A former government agent turned high-profile criminal, he was uncatchable, so it came as a huge surprise to the FBI when he not only turned himself in, but agreed to help them capture some of the world's most dangerous criminals as well. From the very beginning, it is clear that this criminal mastermind, while being genuinely helpful, is also using the FBI for his own agenda, and even though a few theories are strongly implied, Red plays his cards close to his chest. Number 1. Money Heist. Money Heist is a show that features a group of daring criminals as they pull off truly spectacular record-breaking heists as they first rob the Royal Mint of Spain by printing and getting away with almost €1 billion, and then later when they steal all the gold in the National Gold Reserve. Although each member of the heist is skilled in one way or another, the true genius and standout behind it all is Sergio Marquina, aka the Professor. Absolutely brilliant in his meticulous plans and contingencies, while wearing a mild-mannered demeanor, the Professor is a formidable criminal who continuously surprises and frustrates law enforcement. Not only is he a great planner, he is also a skilled manipulator, who manages to win over public opinion by painting his crew as some sort of modern-day Robin Hoods, and also getting Raquel Murillo, a police inspector and chief negotiator, to not only fall in love with him, but to also defect and join his criminal endeavors. Delivering one surprise and twist after another, the Professor is truly in a class by himself. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to support this little channel by subscribing and hitting the notification bell.